Bienvenue in Louisiana. Tonight we are looking at Horizon Tokyo Black. I bought this at Mathern's Supermarket. 16% alcohol, 100 international bitterness units, a product of Grimstad, Norway, or Norge. Okay. It was developed in collaboration with McKellar and Brewdog, these collaborators. Okay, comes in a nice box, Nogneo, which means naked sea. I don't know, $12.99, is it worth it? At first I said, for that kind of price, I'll just imagine how good it is. It was originally introduced in 2010 and they called it a Black Horizon Tokyo. Now it's Horizon Tokyo Black. Oh, it's Black Tokyo Horizon. Alright, but anyway, these Maris Otter malt, chocolate barley malt, roasted barley malt, peated malt, amber malt, black malt, brown malt, and that's all the malts. Water, also, of course, Aurora hops, Demerara sugar, flaked oats, and yeast. So they got barley, oats, hops, yeast. It gets a world-class score on Beer Advocate, the highest possible score. Bros haven't looked at it. 100 out of 100 in rate beer, 96 out of 100 for the style. I figured I better eat a little something, so I'm going to eat some of these fried potato chips. Alright. 8.5 ounce bottle. That's a quarter liter. I have had beers this strong before. I had that Sweet 16 from Schmaltz Brewing. Yeah, Brewing. Haven't even drank it yet. Alright, some smoke. Schmaltz Brewing. That was so strong. I don't know, when they get that strong, you almost can't stand them. Oh yeah, there's sediment caked to the bottom. They said it's best before November 12th, 2029. So I got 15 years on this. Okay, it's not the proper glass. They said a snifter on rate beer. Thin, tan head, and the appearance is like black, you know. It's dark brown, like black. Even with the light shining, I don't see any kind of red or, I mean, it's really just black. Made me think of Super Brew 15. I hope that isn't the case. It smells smoky like a rock beer. Yeah, it's like it must be that peated malt. Yeah, definitely the peat smoke. There's extremely dark roasted barley malts, of course. It's so rich. It's chocolatey. Chocolate malts. I'm not saying coffee though. I'm not picking that up. But just think of this very roasted and smoky aroma. Now, I don't know if there's any video reviews. I didn't check. I was looking at all these Lagunitas, little something something. There's so many. It's going to take what, a week to watch all those? But I got a feeling there's video reviews for this beer. It's pretty famous. Wow, that's PT. Reminds me of when they're like burning things like wood, and you could smell it. You know, like comes in through your window if you have the windows open. So, a rock beer. Very chocolatey, heavy in the mouth, slick. The rich barley malts. It is alcoholic, but there's none of that. Now it has the sugar, which might help it out. You know, the Super Brew 15 from, that was a lager, but from Romania. It had that horrible chalky undertaste. Now I tried to drink it all, and it was a 22-ounce bottle? No, 16.9-ounce bottle. I tried, and then I just, after an hour, I said, no, I'm not going through this, because I knew it was going to make me ill. I couldn't, and I wasn't enjoying it. This might make me sick too, but I think it's not, because it's like half the amount, you know? Or, you know, not half, but close to half the amount. I mean, more than half, but you know what I'm saying? It's in that area. The alcohol is picked up in the, you feel it in the chest, and then it's like a mentholated, I've talked about that before, like a menthol when you exhale. There's dark cherries, dark chocolate. Yeah, you probably could not stomach more than 8.5, I don't think. This is more like a liqueur than a beer. The finish is boozy. It's not dry. Now 100 IBUs, you don't really pick up a lot of bitterness because the alcohol is so high, so it's sort of the malt and the hops balance out, but it's so elevated in every area. It's the store manager was saying, "Oh, let's try, you know, try it." I don't know if he would like it. He might. It's one of the richest beers I've ever had. It's yeah, I mean, it's 100 out of 100. It's world class. There's no doubt, because it's, you know, ultra gourmet. But I can see how some people would hate it. You know, I mean, they would really hate it. But I like these intense type concoctions, you know, so I think once a year would be enough for me. I wouldn't want to drink it more than that. It's just too over the top with everything. But if you guzzle it, you're gonna really be sorry. So world class, A++. There's no doubt about it. One of the best beers I've ever had. But it's almost like one of the best beers that's not really a beer. You know what I mean? Like it's a liqueur. Old books. Here's a booklet called Abortion, Yes or No. It's talking about the early stages, 1973, when the U.S. government used the 14th Amendment to impose abortion on all the states. And here's a quote here: "The hottest places in hell are reserved for those who, in a period of moral crisis, maintain their neutrality." Dante. So they're saying it's not an issue you can be neutral in. He talks about the recent history and really got it started rolling in 1965. And he has gruesome photos in here. You know, but they're necessary. Talks about the question of the human fetus. Is it human? Well, you know, women don't have. They only have babies. They don't have, you know, like lampposts or cardboard. You know, it always turns into a baby. And it might die. You know, that would be a natural miscarriage. But women just have babies, so it is a baby. It's alive. Dead things don't grow, right? But a little kid can figure that out. That's the pro-abortion people don't even argue that anymore because they realize it's so stupid. But he talks about these issues and where will it lead, and now we see with the suicide cult sort of like mentality. And then he has a good sentence, the program, in quotes, the program is no longer speculative. So I would recommend these type of things. This is really, you know, hardcore type stuff that's not wishy-washy in any way, to say the least. So yeah, this beer is pretty profound. So thank you for watching this video production. Laissez le bon temps roulé, world-class beer. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to New Orleans. Go Pelicans.